If this was Harbaugh's last game as a Wolverine, man, he went out with a bang. I mean, his team dominated from start to finish. Michigan started their first 3 drives off with 2 touchdowns and a field goal to put up 17 quick points on the Huskies. We didn't quite get that NCAA 25 preview that we were hoping for, and if we did and I missed it, let me know down in the comments, please. I was really looking forward to that, to see what's to come later on this summer or this year with this new NCAA 25 video game. Something that we've been waiting for the past decade. Donovan Edwards, man, the dude only had 6 carries. Only 6 carries. But those were some of the most crucial 6 carries in the national championship game I think you could have ever asked for. Dude scored the first 2 touchdowns for Michigan on 2 big run plays. And the first one, he almost squandered away by not having his eyes up and reading his blocks. Michael Penix missed Odunze on a 4th and 7, crucial early in the second quarter, which could have potentially put Washington back in the game, but they squandered the opportunity. I mean, you can't miss the best receiver in the nation. Washington didn't score his first touchdown until 42 seconds left in the first half. It was looking like they could get back in the game, considering that they get the ball back first in the third quarter, but it wasn't really looking well for Washington. Washington had no 20-yard receptions in the first half, while Michigan, on the other hand, had 203 rushing yards. 203 in one half. Coming out in the second half, Washington had the ball. Michael Penix threw an interception on the very first drive out the half, while also getting his ankle rolled up on. It didn't look good. It looked like it hurt, but the dude kept fighting and came back into the game. Luckily for Penix and Washington, they were able to stop the Wolverines to hold them to only 3 points, but it seemed like maybe that injury would affect Penix in the future because he missed a lot of touchdown opportunities. Not just in the second half, also in the first half. But man, I mean, Washington wasn't really able to get a groove. They also had a late holding call by number 73, the right tackle. I mean, when they finally were able to connect with Odunze, it cost them because the O-lineman was holding. That dude also had a false start later on in the game, and I think personally he was trying to sabotage and give Michigan the national championship. Penix also threw another pick late in the game to officially seal Michigan's deal to become national champions once again for the first time since 1997. Blake Corum scored the ultimate gut punches and scored the final 2 touchdowns for Michigan with the help from Donovan Edwards on 6 carries, 102 yards, and 2 touchdowns to seal the deal and crown Michigan as your national champions. Your MVPs for the game were Will Johnson and Blake Corum. Also, both of them were number 2. One of my favorites from this Michigan team was Mason Graham, defensive lineman. I know a lot of linemen don't get a lot of love, but man, he balled out. He had a great year. He had a great game. I mean, he really was a part of why Michael Penix was never able to really get in groove. I mean, his hands, his footwork, everything. He has a dog in him, all of that. I really like Mason Graham, and he's a sophomore returning for next season. Michigan's team might be good.